That's what we talking.
What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy K Mega 405 live from the 405, and this is your regular gamer talking to the intelligent gamers out there. And so now let's kick on to this video. It is official that the PlayStation 4 is going to get Tomb Raider. Now, if you've been following YouTubers and bloggers and journalists, everyone kind of anticipated that the game was going to go to the PS4, but the question was when. So now we kind of got leaks and things of that nature that it was going to be a year out. It was coming out holiday season next year. So is it a win or is it a loss for the X1? Now, if you want to go by percentages, I'm saying that it's maybe a 65-70% win for the X1, and maybe maybe I might go lower. I might say a 60% win for the X1 and a 40% loss. And this is my reason for the loss. Because that it wasn't an exclusive game, I feel that there's going to be people that's not going to buy it's going to flock to go get the system. Now, I think it's still going to move units because the holiday season's got a great lineup of games coming out, while the competitor, which is PlayStation 4, doesn't really have anything coming out at all. So that's going to help. But if you add Tomb Raider to that, and knowing that it's a full exclusive game that PlayStation owners can't get it, then I think it was going to move more units. That could be debatable, but I really do think that. Now, also, another loss for it is the fact that it's coming out the same time as Fallout 4. They need to push that date back. If they could push that into December, maybe that first week of December, wherever it falls on that Tuesday, they would kill it. And they could move units because of the fact that there's people that always late shop, which we included, for people in December for Christmas. So I think that would be a great move. Forget about November, move it to December. I don't know why a lot of developers don't want to push their big games around December. I guess, a lot of people are on breaks or on vacation or whatever. But, I mean, push the game in December and watch that you'll get more sales, because Fallout 4 is going to crush anything that's coming out in that time frame. So that's an L for sure. And then also for the fact that, having that title of having an exclusive on Xbox is a big deal. So which makes me also ask the question, damn, how powerful is the PlayStation 4 in this gaming market right now? I mean, look at it. I mean, they bought Minecraft for $2 billion. And I don't really actually know the full cost of what was paid to Square Enix or Crystal Dynamics for Tomb Raider, just to make it exclusive for the year. But I know it was a lot of damn money. It was enough money to make its own Xbox, to make their own exclusive. So really, that's showing you that, hey, look, PlayStation 4 has all these consoles out right now. We want a piece of that pie. What can you offer us? And Microsoft could throw them bank at them, but maybe they look at it as like, well, maybe this system is not going to generate like we want to at that time, because last year, I mean, they were still getting labeled as being shit, so that just shows that the market is so hell-bent on wanting the PlayStation 4 to stay on top, and it is on top. So I think that's a part of the L. But the victory is on this is that it is coming first, and by the time that the game comes out to the PlayStation 4, it's going to be old. The people that's going to get the game are going to be buyers that is not going to buy an Xbox One or not going to play games on a PC. And the fact that the game is going to be seen everywhere. So you got to hide under a rock if you don't want to know anything about the game, because it's going to be reviewed, it's going to be loved, it's going to be hated by that time, whatever the case may be of whatever they think about the game. And it's going to have gameplay, Twitch play, everything about it is going to be seen. So by the time that it comes there, it's going to be old news. And so that's a definite win for the Xbox One to have it a year out. I mean, and then on top of that, the PlayStation 4 will probably get a definitive edition type of deal, where it's a cheaper price to get all the DLC. But it's still going to be minute, Do I care about it going to PlayStation 4? Absolutely not. So what? But I do not like the fact that Microsoft couldn't just hold it down. But like I said before, it's all about the gaming market, and the money is always talking. And because of the units that's being pushed out for the PlayStation 4 right now, they're the ones that's kind of dictating what's happening in the gaming world. So if you look at it, from all in all, I think it's still a victory for Microsoft. You know, not 100%, not a slam dunk, but it's still a victory. When people try to talk about the PC situation, about it, well, it's not exclusive if it goes to PC, blah, blah, blah. Microsoft is still getting revenue from that game. And I don't even think, and one thing I don't know, if somebody needs to tell me that, so, you know, you can leave it down at the comment section. I don't even know if PlayStation's going to generate any money from it, from Street Fighter going to the PC. I think Microsoft might generate some money out of that. So now that the game is coming to the PlayStation 4, you would think that those jackasses that were sending all those hate letters and emails and threatening to kill and rape that poor woman that's being the actress playing Lara Croft, and the death threats to the developers and all the boycotters and all that stupid shit, you know, you guys should feel like straight up assholes. You guys are tools for real, because for the fact that you would go out and say those evil things over a damn video game and then now be the first ones to tout that it's a victory for the PlayStation 4 like you guys did something. No, it's only because of the market. That's really what it is based it on. It wasn't because you assholes had anything to do with it. You know, I know that a lot of people want to take credit for a lot of things, but at the end of the day, it's really about the money. And that the PlayStation 4 has got a lot of consoles out, and then they're thinking that they would lose out on a lot of money if they just made it exclusive because of where the Xbox One was at that time. But I do also think that by the time that we talk about this game sometime next year, I think the Xbox is going to close the gap tremendously. Backwards capability is going to be there. Then you're going to also have, you know, the DirectX 12 put in, Cortana, you know, and then just a great lineup. Big things are going to happen 2016 for both systems, but I think Xbox is where it's going to edge out, and then it's going to start really narrowing the gap. But I like to hear your comments. Well, I want to hear your comments about it. Let's over here discuss it. This is your boy K-Mega405, and we out.
We too hard to be crushed, too gone to be stuck, too fly to be touched, too much to be us, so we just let them do they thing, cause we something like the A-team, and I ain't talking about they team.